had a light well fry before?
What is a light well fry?
Okay, it's
You're just filming yourself eating?
Yeah.
You're weird homosexual.
Is it still the 24th? Is it still Christmas Eve? It's because I'm ethnic.
Well, that actually happened.
That really did actually just happen. I said,
Japanese or Korean?
I'm Korean.
Yeah, Korean. Kim Jong-un's boyfriend, huh? You're Kim Jong-un's boyfriend?
You know, we have been acquainted.
You've had gay sex with him?
Ooh, would not go that far. We're only on second base.
Kim Jong-un.
He hasn't taken me out to dinner yet. Can I take you out to dinner?
Come on, stop.
Nothing.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Elliot,
I'm sorry.
stop.
I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything?
No, sir.
I'm like, it spit in your face and some Filipino. Want some Filipino?
Anyways, you can try the. Anyways, you can try the fry.
Hey, you good?
I'm chilling. Don't worry. This is not in the name of the holiday cheer.
I mean, this one breaks my heart. You have a male Karen attacking, harassing, just being disgusting to these TikTokers who are just trying to do a food review in an In-N-Out establishment. You know, those burgers are so tasty, those burgers. They're just trying to do a food review, and this freak invades their space and starts attacking them on all fronts. And he wasn't finished. There's more.
He's staring at us right now. Anyways, light well fry?
I would love one. He's still there, isn't he?
He is very much still there. You think he's gonna pull a gun on him?
Dude, that genuinely never happened to me before.
It's just horrific. Their names are Irene and Elliot. You can see they're visibly nervous there as the male Karen then watches them from the outside. And so I want to just get your initial reaction, Ben, because my heart ached for them. They're doing something joyful, minding their own business, being great. I mean, I was falling in love with them. I just wanted to see their review before this freak, as I said, enters the picture. What's your reaction to both their reaction and just the nasty deed?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, because their reaction, they were too nice. Like, let's be real. Like, they were, and no, not to like fault them or anything. Like, but they were very nice. They were very nice. They were like joking along with them and like, yeah, sure, buddy, whatever. Like, okay, like let us do our thing. And he was still like leaning into it. And it's really scary. That's like genuinely like an incredibly scary situation to be in. And if you've never been in that situation, like, you kind of don't know how scary it is because you don't know to what level these people are at. Like these people have so much like ridiculous conspiracy theories, racist ideas up in their head. Like these are like, I mean, especially on Christmas Eve, like where do you have to be at a point in your life where on Christmas Eve, you are interrogating the race of somebody who is making a TikTok at an In-N-Out burger? Like you just need to think about that. And so if you're on the receiving end of that, of somebody interrogating you about your life and then saying like weird homophobic stuff, like that's a very, very scary situation because people like that have a long history in the United States of committing violence. In fact, organized violence from people like that is literally what the United States was founded on. So it's a pretty terrifying situation to be in, just like right off the bat, the initial reaction there.
Yeah, no, and just to think about it, they had each other, but they just each other. I didn't see anybody else in the restaurant who said, wait a minute. There's power in numbers. If somebody else could just step up and tell this freak to get lost, as then standing and watching them outside the restaurant. The male Karen was arrested, so we do have that, thankfully, by the San Ramon, California police for harassing Irene Kim and her friend Elliot at this In-N-Out burger. Again, Christmas Eve night. I don't know why we keep even saying that because people are gonna be people no matter what day of the year it is, apparently. The two were simply filming themselves, as we said. They were trying different menu items for Kim's TikTok when this man approached them. The San Ramon Police Department announced that they had arrested the suspect, Jordan Douglas Krah, 40 of Denver, Colorado, for violating California's hate crime laws. okay? A lot of states still don't have them, okay? Krah is currently being interviewed by police. He'll be booked into the Martinez County Jail, and let's hope he stays there for a good long time. Here's more details that Kim gave to KRON 4, Channel 4, San Francisco area. When the man came back into the restaurant to pick up his order, he began harassing other people of color too. Kim says after the interactions, the man would step outside the restaurant to smoke cigarettes while gesturing and staring at the pair. Kim and her friend decided to wait until the In-N-Out location closed before leaving. And the pair asked one of the employees to check outside to be sure he wasn't still waiting for them. Kim was grateful the employee watched as they walked to their car to ensure they made it safely. Okay, I want to stop again, Ben. This freak came back inside to collect his order? You mean no one at the restaurant said, I refuse to serve you? You can get out of here. You're not gonna get your order today. No In-N-Out burger for you. You can leave. And for the employee, it's almost like this is expected and this is just what happens and people are gonna do what people do and it's ugly, sure. For the employee, no one called the police? He's laying in wait. He's threatening. You know, I can't quote the words, but he's threatening. And I wonder what you make of that. He still got his food.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, part of this has to do with the way the employees are treated, and part of this just has to do with the way that we're told to accept people like this. We're just literally told to tolerate people like this in our lives, right? Where, I mean, look at any situation, whether it be in public at a restaurant or even in the workplace. If somebody's doing something homophobic, racist, even trying to be intimidating and terrifying, right? It is, the onus is always put on marginalized people to explain away their behavior, but oh, Bob's just having a bad day today, or they're so ignorant about something. And it's always especially on me, it's a trans woman, right? If people are misgendering me or saying, it's always oh no, they just don't understand. And they're what's not to understand? I don't know, you learned pronouns in the 3rd grade, right?
Yes. And if you don't get it, it's time for you to get it. And it makes me sound like I'm being ugly. But you know what? It's time for you to look beyond your own mirror and get it. Okay, there's other people who are allowed to exist too. Okay, this is why I love you, Ben. There is one person though, Ben, who stepped up. And I find this fascinating because I do think you're right. We are taught to just tolerate, accept, look away, mind our own business when people behave this way and disrupt society. After Kim posted the video to her social media accounts, caught the attention of one person. This guy with a badge. No, this is a good story about the police this time, okay? This is good, okay? This is the San Ramon Police Chief, Denton Carlson. I like everything about him, including his smile and his crisp uniform, because he used it the right way. Carlson retweeted her video, asked the pair to reach out. Kim says since then, she has been in touch with police to investigate the incident. A proactive police chief, no report filed. He saw the video and said, we're not gonna tolerate this here. It's not happening. Just before 4 p.m. on Sunday, Carlson had tweeted this photo of the suspected individual. So it wasn't just lip service. They actually got after this fool in his little, 2-seater. I know that, listen, a lot of people like 2-seaters, a lot of people like sports cars. I'm just telling you, there's a certain kind of person sometimes who wants to ride around in this and spread hate. It's this guy, okay, this guy. So then tweets that out and says, help me, help you. And indeed, that's where we are today. So what do you make of the police chief? And is this just a California thing or could it possibly spread? I mean, I live in Georgia, so good luck with that. Ben, where are you? But could this be a model for how other agencies handle this, to let people like this know you're not gonna get any cover here?
Yeah, I mean, I have mixed feelings, right? So, cause like at my core, I'm a police abolitionist. So like fundamentally, like that's like the standing point that I'm coming from, right? But there's definitely a role in society for people that intervene in situations like this, like as we were talking about in the previous story, to try and take away people's power to commit harm to other people, right? That's really at the core element of it. And part of this, like specifically calling people out, putting people on blast like this and saying like, hey, this is a dangerous person because they're doing all these things, right? It at least lets other people in the community know like, okay, this is bad. Not only should I personally not behave like this, but also I should maybe stay away from that person over there until they change their behavior, you know? And so like, it's nice to see police officers do these things, but also at the same time, it would be even nicer if our entire system of policing was changed so that this is what they did instead of what we know police across the country already do. Because unfortunately, I don't think the police officers in Minneapolis would behave quite the same way. You know?
I think you're right. I think you're right. And maybe would you be comfortable if the institution of policing stayed if they only had one mission, to go after people like this? Then is that something that, maybe that's the future. We all know how policing in this, well, not all of us know how policing in this country began, okay? Where it all started. So it's no surprise how we got here. So I happen to agree with you, but kudos to those two who are just trying to make a TikTok. Shame on people who didn't step up to help their neighbor, okay, their fellow man. And frankly, don't ask me what I am, because it's human, okay? You don't need to ask me and intrude upon me, okay? When you mean me no harm, you mean me no good. So a lot more to learn there, and hopefully he loses his job and his sports car, because we don't like you very much. And you're not welcome here. And I don't want to breathe the same air as you. And maybe that's too far, maybe it's too much, or maybe it's not enough, I don't know.